You often say these words in a lot of positivity when you say that there's nothing which you can say at this point of time around the way a certain team is playing cricket. For Pakistan, they are playing in a way where you cannot use any kind of adjective in front of it and say that this particular word is perfect or apt to tell about the story of Pakistan cricket. What's going on in England, I'm not going to tell you, that what are the numbers and who are the players and what happened in that West Indies series. I want to take you a little deeper. It's not only about the Pakistan cricket, but it's also about the way their cricketers are playing for individual performances. In West Indies, Ian Bishop, we all know that he's known for his neutral commentary. He's known for his work, before any kind of game. We know him for the notes he prepared before a game, and he objected it there. As per Mohammad Rizwan's batting is concerned, and then the similar thing happened in that England test also, in the Leeds test rather, and where again Nasir Hussain asked the similar questions as far as individuals record and not thinking about what could be the best thing as far as team is concerned. That's what exactly the problem is for Pakistan cricket, and that's not new. There's nothing new. This is Test cricket we are talking about. 2 years ago, we were talking about the T20 cricket of Pakistan, that this is the exact problem. The players they have refused 3 to 4 years ago, the players they have said in PCB meetings, in news coming out of from sources, their top players, their top ex-players, respected players, very few of them. But yes, they all were saying similar things, and people who have been taken out of the team, they've been restored in the team, and that's the way Pakistan cricket is operating in last couple of years, or maybe 4 or 5 years. If I mix all the formats, it's a story, I think, from last 6 to 7 years. That's what exactly happening. Remember the 2022 Asia Cup, where they lost to Sri Lanka, and it was again that kind of discussions. And why I'm taking you to the 2022 Asia Cup, because prominently at that point of time, ex-Pakistani cricketers, the people who know about the insights of Pakistan cricket, came out in public and said it in loud that there are being players, parchi players, they use the term. I don't want to use that term on a regular basis here in this particular video, but I want to say this, that the similar thing is again starting in Pakistan cricket as of when you talk about Test cricket. So earlier it used to be only T20 cricket, where you used to say this, oh, certain player want a certain player. Means look at Imamul Haq in this test side. He has played somewhere around 30 test matches, all the centuries in Rawalpindi. Apart from that, if you ask him that what have you done in overseas conditions, he has nothing to show. But he is in the team. And I don't know whether I have to take the name or not, but many people will say in the comment box that why is he in the team? There's a particular player or a particular member sitting there in Pakistan Cricket Board who is behind that particular selection. Apart from that, you see the captaincy, the options they are using in captaincy. Earlier it was Babar Azam. Before that it was, if you take the name of, now it's Salman Ali Agha. And apart from all of this, if you look at Pakistan cricket in all, in last couple of years or 3 years, specifically Test cricket, you can very well see that what exactly happening with a Saud Shakil, with a Salman Ali Agha, with a Mohammad Rizwan, with again Babar Azam. Now they are losing a test match, and in post-match presentations and post-match press conferences, they are saying that we are missing Babar Azam. But don't we know that in the inclusion when Babar Azam was there, what were their regular problems in between those test matches? What Babar Azam did during that period, we all know that what he did. So in today's era, when you talk about Pakistan's cricket, there was a lot of chatter around that Telegraph article. There's a lot of chatter around Stuart Broad to say that they are extremely a poor team. You can debate it with them that what England have achieved in last couple of years, or maybe 3-4 years, but can you put a curtain on this, that this Pakistan traveling to England, and we the people of my age, born in 90s and then seen Pakistan cricket, Pakistan is the only cricket team, if you see in the late 90s and in the early 2000s, they're the only team who did well during that phase. They did well in England. And now when you're seeing last couple of tours, you can easily make out that why this team is struggling. Because they were the only Asian team in that early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s, 2010s around, apart from that fixing scandal. They were the team doing really well in England. And now they are the team who are losing in West Indies. Then obviously they won the next test, and it got equalized there. But if you see the major problem, it will give you a complete sense of idea that exactly where they are exactly lacking. It's the selection problems, the number one thing. It's the problem in the Pakistan Cricket Board, because they are prepared for more than 30 days as far as this particular series is concerned. They've came up with this idea that let Misbah have some certain say as far as team selection is concerned. So they gave a certain power to Misbah ul Haq also. But is there a solution as far as this particular thing is concerned? I'm sorry to say this, no. The camp didn't work out well. The selections didn't work out well. The team is not performing, well. And most importantly, the players who are the, most integral part of whenever you go in every place you play for the team. This particular team is, and these particular players, they are not playing for the team. They are playing for individual survival. Be it Mohammad Rizwan, be it Babar Azam, be it anyone else. If you look at the bowling lineup, they've completely taken out all those people who are there in 2022, 2023, 2024. Remember, their tour to Sri Lanka. Before that also, apart from that, their tour to Australia, where there were multiple questions being asked from their top players. But if you see now, the test team, all the bowlers playing in 2022, 2023 till 2024, they all have been taken out, but not happened with the batters. That's where the main problem comes in, that with batters, you have certain section of people who are backing them, and whenever you are trying to throw them out of the team, they are eventually coming back after 2 series, 3 series, maybe 1 series. And that's where the big problem lies. You don't have players who can take place and then run the Pakistan cricket from there on. You don't have players like these. And then obviously the controversy around those sweaters. Someone is wearing a XL when he doesn't need a XL. He maybe need a M size sweater. So these are also the part of controversy which is going on at this point of time. So not one thing, not two thing, not three thing. There are multiple things going on, and it's not only in cricket. Look at their hockey. Means they're already out of the the Hockey World Cup. Look at everywhere when you talk about Pakistan, you see the way they're diminishing, as far as their performances in world sports are concerned. You look at Arshad Nadeem now. He won you a Olympic gold. Where is he at this point of time? Is he doing really well? Is he not? That's where the big questions comes in. But again, I'm not questioning much around Arshad Nadeem, but I'm talking about the team sport rather, where they are not doing really well. Not really well also, but where they are doing really bad. Is there a specific thing pointing towards all these things? I think there is no specific reason. There are multiple reasons in all sports. But as a sporting nation, as a nation who has its own capabilities as far as their different sports are concerned, be it cricket, at some point of time it was hockey, at some point of time there are certain different things. But give me one sport and tell me that Pakistan is doing really well there. And yes, we will try to study that and then see that similar kind of formula can you use to any other sport, and then make that sport great again as far as Pakistan is concerned. But at this point of time, if you're a cricket fan in Pakistan, you won't say much as far as that Stuart Broad reaction or the Telegraph article around what has been written over Pakistan's cricket, their cricket players, and the way they are approaching their test cricket.
For India's best multi-sports coverage, your platform is one, and that's Revsportz. So like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I think by now you know that we will be everywhere in different parts of the world and bring you on-ground reportage. As I said, your best multi-sports coverage on Revsportz, your favorite destination.